All right, we're gonna start working on this thing today. The oil pump, the thing that I was using for an oil pump was working pretty good until I started actually making some higher boost. We're hitting 17 pounds of boost right now, and now the pump isn't keeping up. This is more of a volume pump. It's not at all made for anything like this, so we need to actually get some pressure going to this thing, and probably a little bit of a cooler. So yeah, this is the ridiculous setup right now. I mean, obviously there's no real high pressure. It's just everything's just sitting on there. But yeah, we'll get started. Okay, here's a little pump I made. Well, partially. This actually comes from a model turbine fuel pump, and it comes like this with this big brushed motor on it. It draws about 5 or 6 amps or something like that, and moves pretty good. But I wanted a really low amp draw, and that brushed motor spins way too fast for what I'm doing. So I'm just checking the pressure here, and I'm just using this as a reservoir, and then you can see on the gauge, hopefully, if I can hold all this stuff. And I'm just going to be using my finger as a restrictor. So we got some flow through there and restriction. So we're stalling out at around 45 psi oil pressure. Hopefully that'll be enough. It's definitely more than we have right now. So let's go put it on the go-kart and see how it goes. All right, so I got it all hooked up. Just made a couple fittings, made a custom banjo bolt, a little adapter for this piece of line I had laying around. This is definitely not the final setup. Let's see what we're doing here. So, not too bad. Oh, there we go. There we go. So, we're actually building pressure here. That's pretty solid. And that'll all change when it obviously heats up and whatnot, but and cool. Kind of curious. I will have to charge the battery on the actual starter for the starter, and we'll see what it's like running. Alright, here's an oil cooler that I'll be using for the turbo. It's going to be a bit of a reservoir too. So this is part number 1009. It's just a power steering cooler. We get our O'Reilly's. They had it in stock, only like $24 or something like that, so not bad at all. And it's nice and cute. So yeah, that'll be it. I'll make a little adapter and slap it on there. Okay, so got the pump and all the fittings and stuff set up. Got the oil line right down there. I'm using this chintzy clear tubing for right now. It's definitely not going to hold up to any kind of heat. But got the cooler mounted, and here's the pump. And we got a little pressure gauge to check to see if this thing is going to hold pressure when it gets warm. So I'm going to go through a heat cycle and see how it does. All right, so got the first test run in. It went pretty well. The turbo did a full pull without skipping a beat. The gasoline in it is really old. It's about a year and a half old, and it smells pretty varnishy, so I gotta clean that out of there. Needs some more tuning, and I'm gonna be throwing this Mazda Millennia Type S intercooler on here. I wanna get that thing mounted somewhere around this area, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video.